Good morning. It's nice and cold and everything's all wet, but the weatherman promises somewhere around noon or so the clouds are supposed to clear and the sun's supposed to come out. I don't know if it's going to get too warm today, but it's supposed to be sunny, so at least I can have a chance to try some stuff. After I was safely tucked in the tent, it continued to lightly rain all kind of afternoon into the evening, finally stopping around midnight or so, I think. But the weather should definitely be improving, should be on a warming trend, and we'll see where we end up for today. I just made my way across this bridge and noticed there's a bit of water trickling from underneath it. So I just dumped out my old stuff that I had and filtered up that new stuff. The water at that last campsite out of the pump was like the worst tasting stuff on trail, definitely. Maybe the worst tasting I've ever had. It's just absolutely disgusting, rusted lead pipe taste. The water here I just collected is a little funky, but definitely way better than that. I forgot to mention, but yesterday afternoon we hit a split point where the trail goes east or west around Orlando and then regroups on the other side somewheres. And we are officially on the eastern route. Seems to be the most popular. Same as where I did the western route around Lake Okeechobee. Just seems to be the most popular one that most people do. I think I'm going to be seeing a lot of wet, sloppy trail today. Made it up to Highway 441. I was thinking this was a road walk, but it looks like we might be following a ditch alongside it, I guess, whatever this is. A couple of miles. Yep, we just hopped a fence. It's a road walk. Made it to our exit. There's the highway up there we've been walking along. I feel like this could be easy to miss if you weren't paying attention and looking out for it exactly where to need to look. Looks like I'm making my way around this animal preserve. Can't see much there, though. Maybe some animals back there. Stopped at this little pond for a minute. A lot of comments here say they see baby gators out, but it's like 40 degrees, so I think everybody's moderately hibernating at the moment. Nice bit of flowing water. Potentially, I feel like this is some of the freshest water, cleanest we could have on trail. I just took some from that baby gator pond, minus the baby gators, so I think I'm okay. Oh, it's about 11 o'clock. Feels like it's starting to warm up a little. Clouds are just kind of starting to break up and the sun's wanting to come through. I think we'll take this opportunity to sit down and have an early lunch, dry some stuff out, warm up a little bit. Done with lunch, and I'm seeing more and more blue sky creeping in. Awesome. Panther crossing, sweet. Since it's not as cold and wet and raining as it has been, I feel like I can enjoy the areas and the scenery a little bit better. We've had a lot of this stuff we've been walking through the last day or two, with the palmetto fields and kind of a thin pine forest. It's a beautiful area. A bunch of cute little pine tree saplings growing in. I really like this area. It feels really peaceful out here. I just stumbled across a skunk. He's just like 6 feet ahead of me. Never been this close to a skunk. He has no reason to spray me, but he's just right there in the grass. He's so cute. I want one as a pet now. There's been a couple of spots like this where the trail gets just a little too muddy for a little bit. Well, I've just diverted off onto the Bull Creek West alternate up towards a hunting camp. And plans are kind of changing to get picked up by some relatives and hanging out with them for the next day or two. So I'll either go up to this hunting camp and stay there the night, or I might just push all the way to the highway to a pickup point. We still got like 10 miles or so for that. So we'll see what happens. I'll let you guys know what's going on later. This alternate's not bad at all. You got white blazes to follow, a cut path, pretty easy. We've arrived at our first destination. This is called the Hunt Camp. Looks like a lot of people here. A lot of trailers and motorhomes. I think the only thing I need here is just a place to sit down, take a break. We'll have some snacks. I need to top up my water. See if there's a camp host or check-in office or something I can hang out at. And then we'll push on. I think I found what I'm looking for. This looks promising as a little main entryway hangout spot. Back on the road. That was a great little stop. Definitely a hunting camp. It was like a little hunting check-in station thing where they were keeping track of what everybody's been hunting out there. But well, let's see. They also had a nice little hiker box, so I got some cookies and things and some bottled water. So I got topped up with some fresh bottled water, so that's awesome. And from here, I think it's about 2 miles to get back to the main red line of the trail, and then a further 3 miles there will get us up to Highway 192, where I'll be able to get picked up by some relatives, aunt, uncle, and a cousin, and back to their place, so I get a bed and a shower and some good meals. We'll chill with all them for a little bit. Back to following the white blazes. There's the junction. Back on the Florida Trail. Should have only 3 more miles from here, I think, to the highway. Now, this stuff's growing in a little taller. It's just a little swamped out. But there is a little bit of a boardwalk here. Some nice bridges over Crabgrass Creek. This is a cool looking swampy area. I love this aesthetic. Never hiked in stuff like this before doing the Florida Trail. I love how every trail is unique and different in its own beautiful way. Yeah, we're almost there. I can see highway traffic. It looks like a big group of people out up there. They're getting ready to set out on a hike or something. Wonder what's going on up there. But just a little bit, should have my ride coming. Well, here we go. This is my cousin Tori, and we're gonna head back to the house, get some food on the way, so we're good to go. Thanks for coming to grab me.
Hey, not a problem.
All right, we'll see you at our next destination.
All right.
Well, it's a Friday night in the big city, and we're checking out an Olive Garden because that sounds awesome, but might have a little bit of a wait if they're full up. Well, I made it to the house. Dinner was amazing. Olive Garden went down sweet. We'll introduce some more relatives here tomorrow, but for now, I'm just going to jump in the shower and then straight to bed. So that's it for today. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the morning. Good morning. It's always fun to stop in and visit some relatives when you're in the area. And I usually don't get out to Florida that very often at all, so it's kind of a cool opportunity as you're hiking across the state. But we're up nice and early, and it is time to go find some breakfast. There's breakfast. Oh, found a little Woodsby's Cafe mom and pop place. All right, take us in.
Morning.
Good morning.
Oh, we got some breakfast. I'll surprise you guys by going with an omelet this time and not the French toast. Well, breakfast was great. Back at the house, just chilling with the relatives. I'll pan the camera around so you guys get a quick look and wave to the family. There's Uncle Marvin. Say hi.
Hi.
We saw Cousin Tori for a minute earlier. And we got Aunt Bonnie.
Hi. How you doing?
And lots of big dogs. So now I think I'm just going to be planning. I got a lot of work to do, got laundry going and the usual stuff. I think it'll be kind of a couple of short hops the next couple of days where I can get picked up at a road crossing, meet an old friend I hiked on the AT with, so that'll be kind of cool coming up in the next day or two. And then we're slowly kind of bouncing up and around into the Orlando area coming up next. So we'll check back when anything else is going on. Coming up on lunchtime, so going with eating up some leftovers, starting with a little bit of the breakfast leftovers. No hiker hunger yet on this trail, so definitely got a little bit of leftover food each time I'm getting a meal in town. I finished all the breakfast leftovers, now it's time to start working on the dinner leftovers. Well, I had myself a little nap, which I feel like I needed. It's nice just kind of laying around on a 0 day, not doing anything. It's fine by me. But I think it's that time to knock out a little bit of a resupply run. I really only need to have like a day and a half's worth of food, I think, where we're getting up to another highway crossing where I'm going to be picked up by a special guest to be introduced at a later date. But just a few things I need. I got a couple of leftovers already, so maybe just looking for a couple of bars and maybe one extra dinner or something. So see you at the grocery store here in a minute. At your local Publix. Back at the house, this is all I really needed. Just a couple extra snacks, an extra dinner, and freshen up my smart water. Just a day and a half's worth. And here we go for our grand meal. Thanks for cooking everything up.
No problem.
We are definitely enjoying this. Well, all done with dinner. That was awesome. I definitely enjoy a good home-cooked meal. But I think that is about it for today. I'm going to go ahead and close it out. Had a good day of just chilling with relatives that I usually don't get to see on this half of the country. This has been cool, just hanging out, getting all caught up with videos and everything else. And we're going to be back on trail tomorrow morning to continue the adventure. So thanks for watching, and we will see you all in the next one.